Is your Valheim farm lame and uninspired like mine? Just waiting and needing an upgrade? Let's level up our farms together. Hey folks, I'm Peat'Zah. Welcome to my Valheim. Today we'll be transforming the farm into a series of terraced gardens with a large crop bed, flower gardens, a pig pen, an apiary, and a gazebo. So let's grab our tools and some supplies. Now let's get to work. We'll first use our 2-meter beam as a drawing tool to outline our area. We'll outline different zones, including the path from the house to the tower. I'm drawing my lines at different heights to sketch out the change in elevation between the terraces. I don't like how square this shape is, so let's delete the line and give it a softer curve. Next, we need to fill in our elevated areas by raising ground. Then, level ground so it's all nice and smooth. And fill in any gaps. Now we use the hoe on low levels to cut a steeper and smoother slope to help better define the height differences between the terraces. Oh my Odin. Ooh, puppy. I forgot to name the dogs. Let's do that right now. Cannoli! Cupcake! Moon pie! Frituli! Pop-Tart! Ruruki! Eclair! Maple Bar! Toffee Pud! Chocolate Pie! So stupid. Good morning. Oh. Good morning, Pop-Tart. Okay, let's get back to work. The bedrock slope does not look very nice, so we are building core wood retaining walls. Once again, our 2-meter beam sketch comes in handy as a convenient snap point. A short, straight, or softly curved slope section makes for putting in the core wood wall much easier. Here, under the gazebo, it is most difficult as the change in elevation is pretty high, and the bedrock curve has jagged edges. We may need to get creative. We had to cut back the slope a bit, which left an unsightly gap here at the top. It's fine, the gazebo will cover it up. In other places, we're not so lucky. We'll try to use the hoe and level ground to fill in that little gap. Let's see how we did. Not so great. Okay, let's use a cultivator to cut that hill back a bit. And so the gap returns. Okay. Let's go back to core wood and add some edging. I think this is going to be the answer. So let's rinse and repeat everywhere else. Alright. It's looking good. Let's go downstairs and check it out. Alright. I really like how the terraces turned out. It's great. One of the problems we were facing was, you see how the wall looks like it starts to buckle? Because the core wood is bulged out down here. Sometimes you just can't get a good snap, or you can't shift click it in because the wall is too jagged. It'll just offer a design challenge when making this area. But snapping in these beams, it was just so satisfying to just like run back and forth, just clicking them all in. And then getting these posts in here every once in a while, just to give it a little visually more strong, more stable. This was the wall that was giving me a lot of trouble. It turned out really good. I really like how the wood grays out after a rain. I think that neutral color will look really good once everything's planted and decorated and lit. The next thing we need to do is continue on with our earthen wall here. And we just need to expand it and raise it up and pull it up to about here. That's really as far as we need to go for the garden build. Let's get into it. Let's go get some rocks. That is not gonna do. We got some choring to get done. Yeah, get 'em. Let's go, Moon Pie. Today's a good day for picking stones. This is gonna take forever. Nice. It's been a few days since that last clip. I wasn't feeling too well, and I just wanted to vibe out and play the game and build my farm without worrying about hitting record and trying to explain everything and build while I talk. You get it. I wound up getting the entire farm done, which is great. I don't pre-build or pre-plan in creative. It's all off the cuff. And so when I do build, there's a whole lot of this. And this. Huh? And definitely this. Where's my snacks? Which makes for a difficult edit and a bad time lapse. So instead, let's check out the completed build with a flyby and then a nighttime walkthrough. Cue up the chill music. Let's go. Did you like the flyby? I hope so. That was a lot of fun to make. I've never done that before. All right, now that it's night, let's do a walkthrough. We'll start here in the gazebo. I'm sitting on the couch. I used shields as couch cushions, and I think it kind of works. I think it's okay. We also have a little beehive workstation up here. This is where you like extract the honey, or maybe repair or build a beehive. But other than that, this place is pretty sparse up here. That's on purpose. The garden is so visually loud. I wanted the gazebo to be visually quiet, and I think we achieved that. Got the garden gnome, of course, and I also wanted the gazebo to have this magical aura. I wanted it to glow. So I went and farmed swamp keys from the elder and hung them up all around. I think it was totally worth it. Going down, we see the stepping stone path, which not necessary, but it's one of those little details that really makes a build great. Got our garden trellis here and our path up to the tower. We have a lookout here. You can look out over the bay. It also serves a double purpose. There's a workbench hidden underneath there to keep mob spawn down. We don't want a grayling showing up and busting up all of our crops. Using the iron grate as a little picket fence was just too perfect to not do. That's pretty good. We got a super derpy wheelbarrow over here that I made. If you know, making this kind of stuff can be fun. This will probably get deleted though. It's pretty silly. Over here, we got our pig pen. Hey, got a bunch of food for them. Over here, we had that issue with the wall. I threw a couple of bed downs and did a little lean-to shelter sort of a thing here. And then I busted up the beds with a weapon so they'd kind of like fall apart and just look like scattered hay for the pigs. Yeah, turned out really well. Our 2-star boar died, so we gotta get another one of those. That's a different problem for a different day. Our garden shed from episode 1, since this is where we keep our seeds and our tools, I figured this would be the main entrance to the garden. Got a nice pergola put up and move through. You know, outlining all of the terraces in the cloche rooms was just, once I had the idea, I just had to do it, right? It was too good. It didn't matter how much fine wood I had to chop down. I don't want to talk about how much fine wood I had to chop down. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased. I think this turned out really good. You know, maybe it's not the best terraced garden, but it's definitely my best. So thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. We're gonna get the sound issues and some of the other technical issues figured out, but hey, my second video, so it can only get better from here. I hope to hang out with you guys again real soon. I've been Peat'Zah. I hope you all have a good night.